What's up, this is GM, and before I start, I want to tell you about TubeBuddy. In case you don't know, TubeBuddy is a free website that will help you manage and grow your YouTube channel. Thanks to them, some of my videos even show up as top results. Want to give them a try? Check the description below for the link. Today's product is EKSAtelecom's S30 headset. Now these aren't the type of headsets I usually buy, but let me tell you, I was very shocked at the quality of this headset. So inside this box that we have right here, and of course I like to show off whatever information I can before I just switch over. Make sure you pause and read whatever you need to in case there's any important information here, in case you lost your box. But inside, we have this little thing that has our manual, which is, let's see if I can get it, very thick, has a lot of information in a lot of different languages. So hopefully, if you haven't lost this, because it has quite a bit, we have these little pamphlets right here as well, which we're not going to need today. And then, of course, we have our headset itself. So here is the case that goes along with it. It is a very strong, sturdy case, which I absolutely love. It's very compact. It has this very nice carabiner. It's just an O-shaped carabiner, which I actually think looks really nice. And then we have a nice zipper, which we're going to go ahead and open up. And here we have our headset. This is what I love about this case. It provides exactly enough space to fit everything. So here we'll go ahead and take out our charging cable, which is a standard USB-C to USB-A. Nothing special about that necessarily. And then what I actually really like is you can take out the entire structure right here. And we have ourselves our earpieces. So here is one and here is the other. And then here is the charging point, which is of course the USB-C that we noticed earlier. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that back in for now. And we're gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about the specs on this. So keep in mind, link to this product is in the description below. This has an open ear design, as you can obviously tell from when I pulled it out earlier. It has a 99.9% voice pure 4-mic ANC noise cancellation, which really just means that it will cancel out any noise in through the mics, whether you're talking on it or if you're listening. It's very powerful and it works very well. It has a 16-hour music time, a 9-hour talk time, and a 2-hour charge time. It uses TrueBass technology, which is, I believe, their own trademarked bass technology, which is very well made, because let me tell you, the bass on these earpieces are absolutely amazing. It uses Bluetooth 5.3, IPX5 water resistance, and sorry, regarding that Bluetooth 5.3, that allows for a 30 meter or almost 100 feet of wireless connection, and it has a private mode. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at our setup here. And let me go ahead and tell you, the distance alone is absolutely amazing on these. This is really meant for business people, but it really will work for anyone. I actually really like using these for music. That's the main reason I use them. But let's go ahead and take a closer look. So here we have our charge button pretty much, and as I mentioned before, the USB-C port for plugging it in and charging our overall bass. Here we have our first earpiece, and this is probably the main one that you're going to be concerned about. This one is the piece that allows for talking. So when you put in the earpiece, you can pull this forward and talk into this really well-made mic. And let me tell you, whether you're using this for video creation or whatever it may be, this is actually really key, because this left earpiece you could actually use to make very high quality audio for all of your videos. So if you just want to make a dialogue, you could just put this piece on and just talk into this, and it works magically. And we of course have some buttons here. This will allow for better noise cancellation. And down here we have our standard button, you know, for play, pause, and whatnot, and answering calls. So one thing that you'll also notice is this has a bit of flexibility in it. Not a ton, but just enough that it won't break if you were to, you know, wiggle it around like this. So that's really key, because, you know, sometimes you might flick it accidentally and you're worried you might break it. Not as easily for something like this. Now let's grab the other piece. And I'm actually going to toss this here for now. And here's our other piece. It's just a standard earpiece. Nothing really too special about it. Of course, we have our speaker system, so this is where the audio will transmit into your ear. And then, of course, we have multiple mics on this, as you can probably tell just from as I'm turning it around. You can probably see a couple of them. Each of those mics really allows for the highest of quality audio transfer if you're making a call, or if you're really just talking to someone, or if you're trying to make audio for a video, which honestly is pretty much one of the main reasons I bought these headsets, because I think these make for great audio quality overall. So let's go ahead and take a look at the base again. For charging, you just pretty much toss it in. It has magnets on both ends, and you can see it's charging there. And then for the other earpiece, you plug in on that side, and the stick just kind of hangs there, which works out perfectly because then it fits really well into our little base here. And voila, we have our little spot for the charging cable as well, and we're good to go. And if you wanted to make this a little bit more convenient for charging, you could just turn it around like this. It doesn't fit as snugly, but then you have kind of, and it might be a little hard to see, but you have a little access point then for the USB-C. So you could just streamline it out of here. Now again, it doesn't fit as snugly as it does when it's turned the other way, like so, but it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, you do it how you want to do it, and I personally prefer to do it this way just to make charging a little bit easier on me, so I don't have to take it completely out of the case. So let's talk about the audio quality as far as music is concerned, and using it on Netflix, Hulu, and whatnot. I can tell you, no lag, no latency when I used it on YouTube, Netflix, or Hulu, and I used it at very far distances just to see how well it would work from a connection point, and it worked very, very well. Audio quality is very good, and the bass on these is great, which is why I absolutely love using it for music. I think honestly, even if you just got these for music, it would sound great. And if you were to use it for content creation or just for making business calls or whatnot, you do have this little piece here to make it the highest quality it possibly can be. All right, that's it for this video. If you found the video helpful, I'd love it if you could like and subscribe. Any questions, leave a comment below, and of course, link to the product in the description below. So make sure you go check it out so you can get your hands on it as well. Thank you so much for watching.